Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be making healthy gluten-free bread that's dairy-free and so comforting. What I like most about bread is that it's super versatile, so you can have it sweet, such as bread puddings or French toasts, and you can also have bread savoury, as you can have it with soups, and the options are absolutely endless. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe for more healthy, delicious, gluten and dairy-free recipes. So let's begin. We'll begin by placing 1 egg white in a bowl. It may take quite a lot of focus to separate the egg yolk from the egg whites. Just take your time. You can obviously save the egg yolks for another recipe. Add 1 tablespoon of honey, then add half a teaspoon of sea salt and half a teaspoon of vinegar. So we're going to be using 3 tablespoons of oil, but at this point in the recipe we're only going to add 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Once you've done this, add 1 cup of tepid water. I did alter the traditional bread recipe, and when I made this recipe again, I used a mixture of 2 flours. I used 1 cup of white bread flour and 1 cup of cornmeal flour, but of course you can use 1 type of flour. Then add 1 teaspoon of dried active yeast to the mixture. I'm using this brand. Then combine everything until it forms a smooth, thick mixture. And at this point we're going to add the remaining oil over the dough, so that's 1.5 tablespoons of oil. After this, oil a baking dish or tin and then place the dough inside of the baking dish. And then we're going to oil some cling film and then place the cling film on top of the dough. You'll want to leave some space between the dough and the cling film, as this is going to allow the dough to rise, and then let the dough rise for 1 hour in a warm place. Once the dough has risen, we're going to bake it for 55 to 60 minutes at 190 degrees if you're using a gas oven. However, if you're using a fan oven, you're going to bake it at 200 degrees. Once the bread has baked, it will look like this, and allow it to cool after it has just come out of the oven. I absolutely love the aroma of freshly baked bread. It is so satisfying. I'm sure you'll agree. And if you want to freeze this bread, freeze it on the day of making it, as it will help to keep the bread fresher for longer. And I really do hope that you enjoyed this bread recipe, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.